welcome to the second session of Daily Dose Physics. Today we'll be discussing the ninth question of the 2019 paper. So as we can see, the question is, a weightlifter lifts a weight vertically up with his hands. The upward direction is considered positive. The signs of the work done. Okay, so we are supposed to find the signs of the work done in these three. Okay, they are listed as A, B, and C. So you can see now the weightlifter is lifting the weight upwards. So the direction of the weight in the hands are upwards, right? So that is upwards. Now when it comes to work done, we have two things that we are supposed to consider. When it comes to work done, it's about the direction of the force, okay, and the displacement, both of these. So you can see the displacement is upwards. Now we are supposed to find the direction of the force. So if the force acting is also upwards, then the work done will be positive. If the force acting is downwards, then the work done will be negative. That's the idea. So we'll consider these three. So in the A part, they have said his hands on the weight. So the force acting on his hands, acting on the weight by his hands. That's what we are supposed to find. So you can see with his hands only, he'll be pushing the weight upwards, right? So he'll be giving a vertically upwards push from his hands, right? So the force acting on the weight by his hands will be vertically upwards, right? So it will be vertically upwards. And so that's the A part. So you can see since the force is acting upwards and the displacement is also upwards, the work done will be positive. Okay, so the work done will be positive. Now we'll go to the C part. C part is actually the opposite of this. That is the weight on his hands. So work done by the weight on his hands. Okay. Now you know when you carry something, you exert a force upwards on the object. On the other hand, that object exerts an equal and opposite force. So if you're exerting a force upwards, you will be exerted by a force in the opposite direction, which will be vertically downwards. So the force acting on the hands will be vertically downwards. So since it's vertically downwards and you are moving up, okay, you are moving the hands and the weight negative. Okay, we'll take it as negative work, right? So in addition to that, if you consider the B part, which is gravity on the weight. Now you know gravity always pulls the objects downwards in the sense it will be pulling it towards the center of the earth. It should be vertically downwards as well. So the weight is always acting vertically downwards. So this will also give a negative work, right? Since you're moving upwards, the weight will give you a negative work. So for A part, you will have positive work, B part negative work, C part also negative work, right? Another point that you have to note is that A and C are action and reaction. In the A part, you have action, the C part, you have the reaction. Okay, and according to Newton's third law, these two forces are supposed to be equal and opposite, right? So according to this, you can see the answer should be the third one. For A, that's plus, B and C, it's minus, right? So I hope you understood this question. We'll meet with the third episode of the Daily Dose Physics. Thank you very much.